One glitch in the system could mess up everything.
Oh, come on.
Just one small glitch mess up the whole game.
Listen, wait a minute. You and I fly all the time.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you know a landing is nothing but a controlled crash.
Say that again. Wait a minute. Say that again.
A landing is only a controlled crash. But the person understood the system of how to not crash it, to hit it so hard, but hit it on an angle. Now, could you handle it if you went into the afterlife and the pilot said, "Oh, I'm sorry"?
It'd be too late for sorry. I left my family behind.
Or if the rudder didn't work or something. See, and that's why, you know, sometimes people get upset when they're on the plane and they say, "I'm sorry, this, you know, we're going to be delayed or this flight's canceled because of mechanical difficulty." And I hear people cursing. So I said, I understand. I'm glad that you had the wisdom to see that something was out that was not working right in the system.
I love systems.
Touch your neighbor and say, "I love systems."
I love systems.
Say it again.
I love systems.
Because, see, the difference between the rich and the poor is that the rich create a system, the poor have no system. And when they have no system to get back towards life, they get into the welfare system.
Bishop, you know, that's just how I lost weight because of the way you taught sciences here, the tithing and everything. I said, okay. And I found out something about all these diets and everything that's on television telling you to do it. They all work. Every single one of them. I don't care if it's the South Beach, Weight Watchers, all of them work. And when you see the guys on TV telling you, place ads, and now he got 50 cars, and all this stuff is true, but you just got to do what they say. And I found that once I found the system, the weight dropped off. But the key is you can't add to the system. No. I want to do it this way. I want to do it that way. You just follow the instructions and shut up.
Yes.
Somebody put a system together now. You want to tell them, can I add this? No. We ain't asking for 2 clovers of salt. We ain't saying nothing about that. Do what the daggone system says. They tell me to eat 24 points a day. I wanted why I gained a pound because of that last piece of chocolate, stupid. But I'm saying, if you follow the system that they took so long, they said 8 glasses of water, do this, do this, do this. And it's going to work. But people don't want to follow it, and they want to send it back with the money-back guarantee, and they arguing with the people because they didn't follow the system.
Yeah. And that's what we're learning. And see, and I'm trying to tell everybody, you have to learn how to, we are getting ready to clone people around here. Everything is going to be operating by a system. Even to the point, you give me about 6 months, I'll be able to tell you what the prophet said to you on the phone. And then I can tell you if a prophet is not in the right system.
It's powerful. I was looking at Comedy Central, me and my son last night. They was making fun of Walmart. And they was acting like, you know, they was scanning their arms. They scanned their arms, said, "Oh, your name is John." "Oh, that's Susan." And they was making fun that Walmart is set up like that, but Walmart getting the most money.
Yes. A multi-billion-dollar corporation because of a system.
And they were making fun, me and Daniel was looking at, of the system. And they were making big fun of that. Nobody does nothing but what the boss said. They're like, "How are you today? Here is your money back and your change. Have a good day." They were being funny. But I was sitting there saying, this is great. They'll probably be making fun of me in a minute because everything got to work.
In a system.
Or it's going to mess up.
No. You cannot allow any independent thinking in a system. Suppose the right wheel just decides, I want to go on my own and turn left. Well, now you have a problem in the road. You're not moving.
And I noticed that the lights come on every morning. God turns the lights on. And like nothing, everything happens on a system. God got it set up at night. You know it, 7 o'clock, right on time. It's dark outside.
System, system, system. Okay, let's move on here. Money is energy. Let's go into the second.
Money is energy. We create our realities. So how do we generate wealth? How can we begin to enlarge our borders? This is cosmic economics. Most people are not aware that they are buying and selling. They are not aware that they just bought a belief system or just sold a belief system or just gave their power away or just gave their life away. In the psychic realm or in the psychic marketplace of life, everyone is buying what he gets with the energy of his mind, whether it's good or bad. Nothing is free, not even bad luck. You cannot get pain unless you buy it. You cannot get poverty unless you buy it. Everything has a price tag on it. However, it is time for you to take your life back. You can buy your life back.
You can buy your life back. Say with me, I'm buying back my life.
I'm buying back my life.
They are buying and selling in the psychic realm or in the soulish realm. When you look at the word psychic, you to see the Greek word, you will see the Greek word suke, which means out of the area of the soul. So psychic is not a dirty word. Psychic is not a dirty word. It's from the suke, from the soul. So what is a psychic? A psychic is a person that was able to see from the soul's eye. But the only difference between the psychic and the prophet, if you just operate with just pure soul, all you can do is say, you're going to get hit by a bus tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And it could be very much accurate. The prophet would say, I saw a bus trying to come in contact with you at 3. And you might sit there and say to the psychic, well, do I go down another block? I said, well, you could, but then maybe the block you're going to go down is where the bus is going to go. Well, then I'll stay indoor. Right, but this bus may end up running into the building because I saw the bus hitting you. Well, how do I protect myself from the bus? I don't know. All I can do is cite it. Where the prophet could say, now we're going to God. And we're turning this calamity that we saw headed in your direction.
So that's the difference.
And the word of the Lord is that if we cite it, now we got to give you the solution for it. See, the prophet is always giving you the solution for their citing. Are you still with me? Yes. See, the psychic just say, oh my God. I saw a problem. What do? I don't know. I got some rabbit feet under here. If you give me $20, man, maybe this rabbit foot can help you. But see, the prophet starts with the prayer life and said, now God says. See, because God always gives you choices. Choose ye this day. The prophet will only cite it for you to come to God so you can choose which citing you want.
Whoa, which citing?
Okay, let me move on. Let's go on now over to page number 58. A word to the wise. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Say with me, I am wise as a serpent.
I am wise as a serpent.
And harmless as a dove.
And harmless as a dove.
Be wise as a serpent. Read.
Therefore be wise as a serpent. What is the wisdom of the serpent? It is ability to focus on what he wants. Do not let anything break your focus until you get what you want. Pay mind to what you want. Unless you pay mind to it, you'll not get it. What you will get is what you pay mind to. For example, you might say, I don't know why that doesn't come to me. You just paid mind to it. That's why it will not come to you. Therefore, if you're a spiritual leader, a teacher, or a prophet, if you're doing any kind of spiritual work, prophetic work, prayer ministry, or counseling, it's important that you give yourself mental treatment because it's very easy to become the people you counsel. It is important to do the vibrations of the stuff that you spoke about.
Good.
So
now this is very important, especially for those of you that are doing spiritual work and work in the spirit. You got to watch that you don't become the people you counsel. Because you could end up having transference. And all of a sudden, that thing transfer, you got to get it off of you. You have to deflect it. And you got to understand, says, okay, now that body which I was just in doing that spiritual work, I now release that body, I release that mental body, I release that energy, and I now cleanse it from me. Jesus felt something go out of him when the woman with the issue of blood just touched him, touched the hem of his garment, grabbed the hem of his garment. And when he says, who touched me? Why? Because there's been a transfer. Who touched me? Well, so many people say, no, someone touched me. Someone in their energy body sapped something out of my energy. Who? Jesus, there's a bunch of people thronging you. There's a lot of people touching you. Yeah, they were just touching me with the physical body, but there was someone